What's going on, Jets fans? Out of town right now if you can't tell, but the Jets updates do not stop. If you appreciate them, a thumbs up is an easy way to show it. And if you're not subscribed already, go ahead and do that now so you don't miss any of my future Jets daily training camp updates. Now, first of all, headline, Duane Brown, he's in the building. He is officially signed. He's a New York Jet. He was on the practice field today, suited up, but was doing some conditioning off to the side. Hopefully he can jump in there pretty soon because our offensive line could definitely use his stability and his reinforcements. Some other notes on health. DJ Reed, who's been out for a while, was seen warming up and stretching, and hopefully that's a sign he's closer to returning. A new injury, Quinnen Williams was out with an ankle. Coach Shala said after practice he doesn't believe it's serious. Eddie Pinheiro was dealing with some back stiffness, so he did not kick today. Brandon Eccles, Lamarcus Joyner, Connor McDermott, Nick Bawden, and Vinny Curry still not practicing at the moment. Although Joyner is just an illness, so he should be back in a day or two. Not sure what's going on with Nick Bawden. That is new to me. Now, on to our quarterback one for the time being. That's Joe Flacco. Started off nicely hitting Garrett Wilson, Tyler Conklin, and Elijah Moore for completions in team drills, then went to the unscripted period, and he did lead a 10-play, 50-yard touchdown drive that was capped off by a 10-yard touchdown pass to Breece Hall, who continues to be an impact player in the passing game as well. On the day, Flacco was 13 of 16, one touchdown, no picks. He did throw a near interception, apparently, that Sauce Gardner could have intercepted, but Sauce ended up dropping it. And so what are the good takeaways from today? Joe Flacco is able to do what we expected him to. He can come in and command and efficiently run this offense, grown up at quarterback. Now, I'm going to also put in there in the good was the defensive pressure that we were getting. Carl Lawson with a sack, JFM with a sack, Bryce Huff with a sack, Michael Clemens with a sack. And why am I viewing this as good on the defensive line and not bad on the offensive line? Well, I'm going to give the offensive line the benefit of the doubt until, Duane Brown is in there and George Fant is fully participating. So if this continues when both of those guys are in there in these joint practices, then I'll be worried about it. But for right now, I'm going to be excited about our defensive line. And the depth of our defensive line is going to be better than the depth of about any offensive line. We saw that against Philadelphia. Philadelphia's backup offensive linemen could not hang with the likes of Michael Clemens, Bryce Huff, and Jabari Zuniga. And that's going to be the same with the Jets reserves on the offensive line. With no Duane Brown, no Adoga, no McDermott, I'm not too worried about it yet. And then the bad, according to reports, it was a sloppy practice for whatever that's worth from the likes of Rich Cimini to you. But apparently Robert Saleh and Carl Lawson did galvanize the team after and sent a message of, look, the chippiness and the physicality, we got to tone it down and protect the team. There was more skirmishes today. Offensive lineman Grant Hermans has been getting in everybody's face. So we just don't want to see anybody get hurt during practice. Now, who's surprised? Jason Pinnock, who I was really high on coming into this year, haven't heard much from him. He did have a couple pass breakups in 7-on-7s, including one where he was one-on-one with tight end Tyler Conklin, and safety/linebacker Luke Barco had two passes defended with the reserve units. Some battles to keep an eye on. Eddie Pinheiro did not kick, but Greg Zerloin was 4 for 4. He seems to have this slight nod. We'll see how that shakes out. And then a new position battle to keep an eye on. I think Bam Knight is really going to push Tevin Coleman for that third running back spot. I don't know if the Jets want to carry four backs, and Bam Knight may be too good to save on the practice squad. Someone might go ahead and sign him to their active roster, and I don't want to risk that. So Bam may be running back 3, and Tevin Coleman, who I like, he may get released. So that's something to keep an eye on, and I will be back tomorrow. Go Jets.